Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more Lost Eidolons. Now, last time we had a cutscene, and in that cutscene, Eden was striding across the battlefield after a hard-earned victory. And he saw a soldier lying on the ground who appeared to be dead and looked at him as if something was slightly wrong, or something not quite right. Then he dismissed the thought and walked on. And when the soldier rose to his feet and grabbed a sword and headed for Eden, a voice called out, "Eden, watch out!" And it did not sound like Ballastar's voice, and Ballastar came to his aid. So I am looking at the chat log for that cutscene. Where are we? So that's the drinking, so it's this one. Leon cried out. That makes more sense. That did sound more like his voice. Okay, so we're back in camp once again. The camp has been expanded and Robert wants to talk to us. Also, let's see what else. Levana the Mystic has arrived in camp. And Dahlia, the killer of Collis, should be around here somewhere, right around there, wanting our attention. In this area, anything unusual? I don't think so. So, we should talk to Gilbert in this area, and Robert. We should also talk to this Levana and find out what she wants. And same goes for Dahlia the assassin, who Andrea convinced to visit our camp. So I think I will go this way round and come to this point here. Who's that over there? Ballastar. Oh, Chelsea is here again. Okay, let's just take a bit of a stroll. So the attendant's there, nothing unusual for him to say. And that's the soldier who guards by Marshall's tent. I'm also strolling this way to see where I can be spending my leadership points. There's Godfrey over there. Let's stop in with him and see how he's doing. Hey Godfrey, how'd you fare in that last battle? How many Imperials did you take down? Beats me. I stopped counting after 100. I think he's fibbing. Any injuries? Shoulders are a bit sore. Had to keep pulling my axe blade out of things.
Alright.
We're really lucky you're on our side. Yup. And that's all he has to say on the matter. Okay, so I'm taking a long way around so I can see if there's anything to pick up in camp. Anything to examine. And also people to meet, people to talk to. Here's Geo, hey. But the main thing is working out how my leadership points are going to be spent and if I'm going to have any mandatory expenses of leadership points for things like prestige quests, for example.
Hi there.
Geo, sir. Eden, you look flushed. Have you been drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're pretty sharp. Now let's see if you can guess who I had that drink with. Seems it would be a wise call making you Ballastar's vice commander. Perhaps you can succeed where I've failed. Beg your pardon? Never mind me. Let's have a glass ourselves one of these days, eh?
Alright.
Yes, sir. Any time. I think he's saying perhaps you can temper Ballastar's ferocious and more cruel nature. Make him a bit more of a decent person. So Geo's saying he has failed to make Ballastar a bit more open and kind-hearted. So Karin is here. I think this is possibly the first time we've seen her in this part of camp. She's starting to make herself comfortable.
Hiya.
no conversation options whatsoever, but she is on the second diamond or second circle, depending on how you want to look at it. We could give her a gift.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, when it comes to gifts, yeah, we have 5. So that's 25 points. What we're likely to do is 3 15-point activities, or 2 15-point activities and 4 gifts. So 3 and a gift, or 2 and 4 gifts. The 4 gifts could go to different people, so it's about if we want to focus on individual characters or if we want to, spread it. If we've got lots of people, say, who are very close to completing a diamond, like Leon, Francisco, maybe Robert, so we could maybe, like, I don't think a gift will quite finish that, or possibly that one. A gift might push Leon over the edge. So, we could, like, bump all of these to be ready to push for next camp. We could give, like, all the gifts to Sarah, for example. And that might just push her over the edge, or might not. Especially if we have a meal with her as well. So if we give all the gifts, we will have enough for 2 meals with people. Let's see what's up with Chelsea. Usually something rather mean-spirited. I saw you fight out there. You're pretty sharp, huh? You're just now figuring that out? I'm usually more focused on that acid tongue of yours. I just tell it how it is. Skills aside, you're a real pain, you know that? Hey, at least you acknowledge my skills. Like I said, I tell it how it is. Well, it looks like we're stuck together, so let's try to get along. She won't. Yeah, she just cut him off, like, just dead stare through him there. Actually, no, that's pretty intense, pretty nasty looking stare. She's like, you are seriously invading my personal space, sir. And he's like, oh, really? I just kind of stand this close to most of the men when I'm talking to them. So they can punch me in the face if I piss them off a bit, I don't think she's likely to warm to us anytime soon. And there's Levana. Let's go see what she wants. That is certainly a more colourful outfit. And she has her eyes closed, which we haven't really seen anyone do in this game yet. She's either a big fan of ginger spice, or she's supposed to have blonde streaks at the front of her hair. If we look on the map, that looks rather more white, so it's supposed to make her look older, but her features look rather young.
I've been expecting you.
Have you?
Hi there.
Who are you again? They call me Levana. What's your business here? I've been called here by destiny. This is where I am meant to fulfill my purpose.
Well...
Yeah, I know what you mean. The course you chart sails through turbulent waters. I suppose that is your calling.
I'm not sure I follow.
Don't know about all that. Are you by any chance a spellcaster?
Yes.
I'm not a master, but I have some modest talent.
All right.
Oh, I don't doubt it. You know, there are others here like you. They also say things I don't always understand. There will always be those who see beyond the veil. I have a feeling you'll get along well with the old man. So, do you want to come and fight with us?
No.
It is not time yet. I must make a more thorough inspection of the area that surrounds this place. Sure, take your time. So we got a rapport boost of her. That pops her on the list or off the list? On the list, yeah. So here the hair looks very grey, and in fact during the conversation this portion of it looked very grey, but the rest all looked quite fair, so it could be a trick of the light. And the hair looks more brown here. And she never seems to open her eyes, or she's always looking down through hooded lids. She doesn't seem to be peeping, though. You don't see the slight tension at the top of the eyelids from someone who's pretending to have their eyes shut. This outfit appears to be unique, which means it could be one of the classes. Could be Sorcerer, Warlock, Battle Mage. I doubt it's Bishop, but it's likely to be one of those three. And I don't know which. Maybe we'll come back to her in a little while. For now, though, I suspect we're going to have to boost her rapport all the way up to the first one for her to become hireable. The same as we did with Karin and Gabriel. They both have recruitable and new conversation. Let's head into the training grounds and see what's going on here. There's Andrea. Might as well stop in with her. Blah! I keep saying step in. What's going on tonight? And we'll see what she's after. I mean, she's being grumpy as usual. Hateful, spiteful, nothing unusual there.
Yeah?
Prickly, hard to get close to.
Hi there.
Hey, Andrea.
Yeah?
What is it? We just got back from a victory and you're already back on sentry duty? You should take this time to rest. I'm good. Sarah got me some new armor. I'm trying to break it in. It suits you. Yeah, she's got pretty good taste. Anyway, I'll stop when I get hungry. Now stop nagging me.
Sure.
Alright. She seriously hasn't worked out it was from him when he was talking about it first, blatantly, like 20 minutes, half an hour before she got it. Or maybe she has worked out it was from him and she's just playing along to see how you act. So we can chat over training. And do we want to, do we not? I don't know. Robin's here, so we can probably talk about training with him as well.
Hi there.
Yeah, we can train. Let's talk about the horse.
Hi there.
Robin, that horse you found has been doing well. He's a good little guy.
Hey, yeah.
I knew at the moment I saw him. Maybe I have what it takes to be a trainer. Are you training today? I was, but training alone is pretty tedious. Need a sparring partner?
Let's see.
No, that's okay. I was thinking about asking that guy over there. What, Leonard? Who, Leonard? That might be a tall order. True, I haven't even had a proper conversation with him before now.
All right.
Well, hey, why not? Clearly you've mastered stubborn horses, why not stubborn people?
What?
Now you're just teasing me. So, would Robin be interested in skills that Leonard might teach? Berserker and Ranger. Battle Mage requires axe skill, so if Leonard is interested in learning to use the axe, him and Robin could talk about that. See, I'm thinking, training program, who's going to be training what skills, because some people are capping skills now. And Gabriel here's got a new conversation, but we might as well enjoy. Regrettably, it probably won't be voiced, but let's find out, shall we?
Yes?
Hi there.
Seems like you're working hard. Can't slack for even a day. Care to join me? No, I'll get my training time in later. I have to say, it's impressive how seriously you've taken the physical stuff, being a mage. If I didn't know better, I'd guess you were, from your build, that you were a warrior. How are you with a sword?
Think alike.
I know my basics. I worked a forge before I even learned magic. I started exercising both body and mind daily. I've kept it up ever since. Daily? That sounds a little intense for routine training. Eden, would you describe the mages that you've met? I'm not sure. I guess I haven't met many. Stylish hair, billowing robes, big fancy grimoire, the usual, I guess. Yes, that's what most people would say. But here's a secret. Mages who neglect the material in favour of the abstract were, well, never mind. Danger always comes without warning on the battlefield. When you find yourself suddenly facing an enemy, there's often no time to cast. At least not the spells I know. I suppose being a mage isn't all glamour and sparkles. It most certainly is not. My knowledge of magical theory will never equal that of the proper mages trained at the Cornelian Spire, but when it comes to actual application, I'll put my skills against any one of them. That confidence is why we recruited you. Surely means I'll pit my skills. Perceptive of you. Can I ask you a question? What made you ever want to leave your forge and become a mage in the first place? That is a story for another time, perhaps. I understand. Suppose I'll just have to work a little more to earn your trust. So there's people over here to speak to. And someone over there. So if I go this way round, I won't end up having to double back too much. So here she is, the assassin. Looks a little bit more like a sister of battle, to be honest. Now, I was expecting her to be a bit of an older woman, because she's been in the area long enough to build up a reputation, so more than a few weeks, probably a handful of years. But not old enough that her reactions are starting to slow down, her joints are starting to give her a problem, and she's thinking of retiring from being an assassin. She's a little younger than I expected. She looks like, early to mid-30s, I'd say. I was thinking more mid to late 30s, so she's not far off.
Well, look who it is.
Hi there.
So you're Dahlia. I'd like to welcome you to our camp.
Huh.
A welcome, you say? How amusing. Ordinarily the work I do isn't met with such hospitality. We can use all the help we can get. I got the basics from Andrea, but is there anything else I should know about you? About me? Let's see. I kill people. For money. And I'm good at it. That's about it. Okay, so is there anything you want to know about us?
Yes.
All I need to know is who handles payment.
All right.
Straight to the point, then. Actually, there is something I should mention.
Do not test
I
me.
utterly despise small talk.
Yeah.
Noted. Heartfelt and meaningful conversation only. Not exactly. So in other words, she's saying she doesn't want us to boost rapport with her very much.
Well, look who it is.
Oh, we can go straight to discussing payments, so we might be able to hire her straight away without having to boost
Much
her
obliged.
relationship level. She is an assassin, she's not friendly, she doesn't care about anything personal. In fact, the more personal it is, the harder it is for her to kill someone later on, so she doesn't want to get close. We've got the Master of Arms here. Anything unusual? No, we might end up sparring with someone. Let's wait and see. The soldiers are training very quietly today. I'm not hearing the clink of metal or the resounding thunk of weapon on shield. And Leonard's here. Let's see what he's up to. So, chat with training with him. Okay, so pretty much everyone in the area.
Hi there.
Leonard, going solo today, I see.
What is it?
Do you need something from me? You're not playing bodyguard to Marshall anymore?
Right.
Would that I could. Alas, we cannot always have what we desire. In any case, Lady Marshall is working hard on her training, so you needn't worry about her. I'm sure if she was ever in any real danger, you'd get there before me. Obviously. Interesting. So we've acknowledged the fact that he's attentive and yeah, we'll look out for her in danger, and he's just like, yep, certainly
What is
would.
it?
Same conversation repeating for no obvious benefit.
Thank you.
Do we want to start working on his rapport? His rapport is a little hard to build. Gilbert's a little easier to get along with. We could... Where are we here? Okay, all the way down there. We could give him one of these antique books on magic. The Aged Grimoire. But let's hold off, because we might not even be giving all of these this camp. We don't know if the rare goods merchant Salma is going to appear at all next camp or not. So it's not that we want to spread these out, it's more that with 10s and 15s making up the majority of the cost of the camp activities, which essentially give a free rapport boost because they don't require a gift. The gifts will be like for the extra 5 to 15 points left over at the end of a camping session, you know. Selena's here. I must admit, in that outfit she looked a little bit like Marshall from a distance. This is the first time I've seen you train. I'm always training, just not here. What do you mean? I concentrate better in quiet surroundings.
Ah.
Interesting. I'm the opposite. Swords clanging, people shouting, noise like that is how you know that some good work is getting done. Is that so? Speaking of noise, I think this is the most I've ever heard you speak. It really is a good day. And her sister will glare at me. Alright, I get it. I'll stop bothering you now. And since Lila is here, let's interpose ourselves between the brazier and her, briefly, and see what she's up to. She is significantly taller than her older sister, so the younger got bigger.
Hi there.
Need any help with training? From who? You? Why not? I bet I could train you. Confident, are we? But no, not now. Maybe next time.
Uh-huh.
I'll hold you to that. So these two are here, observing how our men are training, perhaps assessing the quality of our troops, in case they ever need to make an enemy of us. Or also to see if we can support them effectively on the battlefield. They definitely have the pride and ego, Ballastar's group, of believing themselves to be better. And we've got this Hector, mysterious Hector here once again, who looks like his rapport will be... He's wearing a very endgame outfit, which means we could have given him one gift earlier, a couple of chapters ago, and he did warn us not to get too close to Ballastar. Let's see what he's doing here. Hector, any more weird, cryptic advice? Very funny. You're the only weird one I see. Is that it? We could give him gifts. Now, he's not on the rapport list yet because we haven't got a single rapport gain with him. So, were we able to train with Gabriel?
Yes?
No.
I give you
Gifts
my
only.
deepest gratitude.
I wonder if that's because he's filled the first diamond.
Hi there.
Can train with Robin
Aw, thanks.
or Leonard. And with Robin, we'd come close to filling that first section. Leonard, we'd just have a bit of a push into it. Andrea is here as well, a similar kind of situation to Robin. So let's head out of the training grounds and speak to Levana again.
I've been expecting you.
You mentioned something about destiny calling you here?
I did. Though it would be more precise to say, I have been seeking out my destiny for some time, and my search has led me here.
Are you being metaphorical, or is this a magic thing?
The two are often one and the same. Here, take this.
Huh? What is it?
An orb.
Obviously. What is it for?
Pondering.
You want me to ponder an orb?
You are free to do as you wish, as am I. And yet, at the same time, we are each but falling stones in the avalanche of fate. But does the stone cause the avalanche, or the avalanche the stone? The eternal paradox.
Okay. So, is it dangerous?
Immediately, no. Existentially, perhaps.
I don't want this thing. Take it back.
Impossible. The pondering has already begun.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this to the blacksmith and have him crack it open with a big hammer. Ponder that.
I intend to.
So her speech is slightly stilted, not as bad as an open university professor. This is a style of speaking often used in computer games to indicate Oriental people speaking English, but also being philosophical and deeply thoughtful. It's used more for Chinese and Japanese than for Indian characters. When Indians and Chinese people speak British English, they have a way of speaking that sounds very polite and almost as if they speak the language better than the native English people themselves. American English, I'm not sure if the cadence is there or not the same way, really. Now, she didn't look very Oriental, but she is supposed to look thoughtful, and she went really strong American on the word avalanche for some reason. Now, the blacksmith is over here. We have walked past him hundreds of times and wondered why he was named the blacksmith and why he had no conversation option. And finally, his raison d'etre, his purpose, his reason for existence, is becoming apparent to us. I don't know if we'll also speak to his apprentice over there. And if not, maybe we'll get to talk to these people again. But these two characters who were present, over a year or two ago in the first playtest and second playtest, and could not be interacted with in any way other than to say hello, are finally getting involved in the story, and I like that. Also, what is this orb? The orb. A strange crystalline sphere imbued with magical energy, but what is it for? It's a crystal ball. Will you have a voice?
Hi. I was wondering if you could take a look at something.
Certainly, sir. Wait, what is this?
He gets a voice!
I was hoping you could tell me. One of our camp visitors gave it to me. A spellcaster. I'm worried it could be dangerous. What do you know about things like this?
My granddad used to do some silversmithing for a wizard. Filigree on her spell books, little decorative things like that. But I'm afraid I can't be much help here. It doesn't seem like a weapon. Then again, orbs aren't really my specialty. You should try asking someone with more magical knowledge.
Isn't there anything else you can tell me?
Only what my granddad used to say when he was a few cups in. Never take gifts from a wizard.
Bit too late now.
Smart advice.
Alright, so we'll go shirt to Gilbert. Well, we have to go talk to him anyway. And while we're in this area, let's see who's available for a meal. Elena's here. Great. Well, we'll say hello to her while we're at it. Anytime now. There we go. Eden, you're in a good mood. What exactly happened between you and Ballastar in that tent? Oh, that's our little secret. Oh, well, if that's how it is, I guess I'll just have to go ask him myself. Fair enough, lady. Look, she likes Ballastar. She wants to know, you know, what's cheered people up. She likes people being in a good mood. She likes it when people are happy. Merton's here. He's moved on from the training area. Hey Merton, what do you think of the food round here? It's pretty tasty. Good fuel for an archer. I feel like I could shoot an arrow all the way to the capital standing right here. Sarah will be glad to hear that.
Hello.
We could have a meal with her, and we should probably try and boost her rapport at some point, because I have said I want to do that. For now, though. You know, something just occurred to me. I guess you haven't seen Andrea in action much, huh?
Yes.
No, she won't let me near a sword, let alone a battlefield. Has she been useful? More than useful, she's one of our fiercest fighters. I'm not surprised. She's been like that ever since we were little. Always looking out for me, and I'm supposed to be the eldest. I just wish I could do more to help her. But you are helping. You could be back in Luneta or Castilian, but here you are, toiling away in a camp right at the battlefront. I'd say that's pretty courageous.
I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Eden. That's very kind. Wait, you're not just flattering me, so I'll give you extra rations, are you? Oh, me? Never! Now, I don't always get the opportunity to have a meal with her, so I should pursue that. There was a soldier here called Jihoon, wasn't there, or Jihan, who doesn't seem to be here anymore. And couldn't really be interacted with for the last camp. Rosalina's here. Bagri Sin. So the cook has been renamed again. I suppose if we camp twice in the same place, we get the same cook's assistant, and we get a different cook's assistant at each location we go to. Let's see what she's after. Maybe it won't be the same conversation. Updating your gear, huh? Always be prepared. Any true soldier knows that.
Yes.
Good point. Honestly, the rest of us could learn from your example. So last time she was here buying a sword, here she might be buying something else. Merchant Zavoril
How may I assist you?
still appears to only have common items.
My humblest gratitude.
It would be nice to see his stuff getting... Oh, Francisco's here.
How's it going?
We can have a meal with him, but hey, let's talk first. Hey, Francisco, you'll never guess who I had drinks with earlier. I don't know, Gilbert? Try Ballastar.
What the heck?
What? That guy? That's right. Had a glass with the man himself. At this point, we're practically old pals. I wouldn't quite go that far. Gotta be honest, someone like him wouldn't be my first pick for a drinking buddy. Now, sparring on the other hand, that'd be great. Think he'd go for it?
Sure.
Sparring, huh? Hey, why not? I'll bring it up with him sometime. Bring it up to him? Is that an Americanism? That's a really odd turn of phrase. Hey, Merchant Porter, you got anything to say here? Nope, just all your usual consumables.
Many thanks.
We used a lot of consumables in the last battle. So, let's equip some more. How about we go small and medium? Small. Medium, because she did get into a few rough spots there. And I'm just going to check everyone's all full. Not awful, all full. Looking good. Right. Which means that our consumables now would be 1 medium, 3 antidotes, which I should probably start equipping again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 3, 6, 9, 10-ish. Oh, we got some... Oh, they're equipped. Right, okay, yeah. So we'll probably be wanting some more of those. You know what? The food has been praised. Let's read of the cooks. With varying cultures and climates, it is only natural that the cuisine of Artemesia is just as diverse. While staples like poultry and grain are common across the continent, each region has their own unique palate, with from the seafood stews of Benario to the seasoned red meats of Lamprecht. Since the unification, trade routes have dramatically improved. For the wealthy, this has resulted in easier access to regional ingredients and exotic foreign cuisine. Nonetheless, numerous wars have resulted in widespread food shortages for the poor. In recent years, most culinary innovation among the common people has been a matter of necessity rather than taste. So, we can eat with Francisco or Sarah, and we can train with like 3 or 4 people in the next area. So we're gonna have enough options. It's just going to be a matter of choosing who we want to push rapport with. And I need to decide if I want to be working with the people around the top of the list or supporting those at the bottom. There's Clara right at the bottom where she belongs. Look, if she ever comes back to camp, maybe we'll give her a nice treat, right? But for now, she's kind of not particularly available. Let's look at these. Wanted. Yorchanan Yaj. Charges: a refugee from a foreign nation. Killed a corrupt noble in self-defense. I see. Wanted. Sylvain Baume. Actually, Baume is more like French. It's probably like Sylvain Baume. Charges: piracy and raiding of imperial ships to aid the rebellion. That is a man with magnificent hair. It's like a great mane. I mean, don't get me wrong. This guy's got nice hair. You can respect it. But it's not a patch on this one. Just look at it. It's thick, luxurious. Almost feeling a little envious. Almost. As the years have grown on, my hair has lost a little of its luster and isn't quite as thick as it used to be. Now, let's head on up this path. Actually, wait. Because Ballastar was just up here, so we can stop in with him and see what he's up to. I should also check the other tents just quickly for any good things I can pick up. No glittery sparkles there, and there aren't really any open tents here. Okay, let's go see what he's into at the moment. And there's something on the table. Did you need something else?
Well...
Not really, I was just curious what you're up to. Don't you have any interests or hobbies aside from revolution? You must be deep in your cups to talk to me like that. Why don't you go and rest and sleep it off?
Alright.
Sounds like a plan to me. But next time we're in camp, you and me are drinking together again. So he really doesn't want to talk right now. Okay, hey, can I thank you? What? What? There we go. I wonder why Ballastar was constantly selected and didn't want to let me look at this note. Who's this by? Ah, the king. The young king. Noble lords, I write this letter as an offering of unity. I am aware that I have little claim to your attention, much less your respect. Nonetheless, if you ever love my family, I beg your indulgence. You are all aware of the tragedy that befell my house on that dark night so long ago. As the youngest son of House Orsio, the crown should not be mine. To claim my brother's birthright is what brings me the deepest sorrow. I believe many of you carry similar sorrows in your hearts. It is for this reason that I call upon your aid. That should be aid without an E. Aid with an E is an assistant, someone who helps you do things. An aid or aids, E-S. Aid on its own, A-I-D-E, asking for your help. He's not asking for you to come and be a personal assistant. For years we have lived under the tyranny of a conqueror. For years we nobles have stood idly by as the strong inflict miseries on the weak. I am no exception, but a fire rages in the heart of the people. It burns for freedom, blazing hotter with every outrage, and the Empire cannot stop it. I, for one, intend to take up the torch and help bring some light back to Artemesia. I urge you to join me. Abramo Orsio, King of Benerio. So there we are. The king is writing out to nobles, asking them to unite as allies against the evil Ludivictan Empire. It's not Ludivictan, it's Ludivictan. No, it is Ludivictan, right. And now we're entering a new portion of the camp. Our facilities have expanded. The operations area. I see soldiers guarding a tent. I see Guillermo and Elias chatting inside. The Taskmaster is here with his board. I'm not going to sing the theme tune again. And I think I saw Leon over there as well. I can't remember all of the what's the key for showing the notes for coming into camp again? I can't remember. Ah well. So Robert wanted to talk with us here. We should probably do that first before doing anything else. But there is the board with the prestige quest on it. So let's go look into that. I see Sparkles on the table next to Gilbert. Alright, urgent. Merchant's treasure. A local merchant has requested our help to retrieve a valuable stolen by some bandits. Goal: obtain loot from a treasure chest in an optional battle. Absolutely. Provide equipment. We need spears to distribute among the infantry. Marshal. Deliver 1 common grade spear to Marshal. We've recently equipped 2 rare or special spears, so we're bound to have a normal one left over. Monster tactics. There have been more monster sightings around camp lately. We need to discuss a more efficient way to deal with them. Take part in a camp activity with Robert and select the conversation topic monster lore. Now if Robert is here and not down in the training area or the tummy rumbling there, yes, the eating area, that means there's likely to be a new camp activity here we can do for probably another 15 leadership points to gain rapport with someone. Probably similar to the other camp activities. Alright, so this path appears to head back down that way to there. Leon is here. Let's talk to him while we're here.
Hey.
Is that the new activity? Chat over war plans, quite possibly.
Hey.
Phew. Oh, someone's been drinking. I might have had a glass or two with Valistar. Really? Bold. I don't think I'd feel comfortable taking a single sip with him.
All right.
The guy saves my life and you still don't like him? What can I say? Something about him just rubs me wrong. You should get to know him better. He might surprise you, you know? Now then. Might as well go through the tents in order, working our way around. There's Robert, there's Marshall.
Yeah?
He wanted to talk, so let's talk.
Robert.
Oh, good timing. The expansion of the operations area has been completed, and I was just about to report it.
I thought the camp seemed a little bigger. I didn't expect it to be finished this soon.
How drunk is Eden?
The soldiers have been working hard. Guillermo was pretty insistent about it, too.
I'll bet he was.
Anyway, now that's done, we'll be able to organize things to run a little more smoothly around here. And hopefully misplace fewer documents.
The last incident must have been quite the surprise. It was the first time I've seen you so upset.
That sort of ridiculousness won't happen again. The large tents on the north side will be used as a place to discuss strategy. The one on the east is for Ballastar's people. The one on the west is for us.
Got it. But if you and Marshall are tidying up here, who's in the war tent? Is it empty?
No, Gilbert should be in there. He said he'd help organize things.
The old man? I better go check in on him.
Why not? He's
Thanks,
an
Cap.
experienced
I appreciate
strategist.
it.
So I wonder if that means Robert and Gilbert will be spending more time in this portion of camp now. So, North Tent is for war, East is for Ballastar's men, West is for us. Got it. And now that I'm
Yeah.
here... Sorry to bother if you're busy. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on the last battle.
Let me think about it.
I was just about to come find you. We didn't take many losses, but everyone's still looking pretty exhausted. Win or lose, we can't underestimate the Imperial Army. They're a highly trained force. Exactly. Monsters might stick to patterns, but soldiers don't. They'll change tactics and adapt, especially under a new commander. Right. That's what got us in that battle. We'll need to stay flexible too if we want to keep pace. We need to be willing to strike first to get the edge, or swap weapons at a moment's notice.
Right.
Sounds good, I'll pass it along to the instructors. That's almost a way of saying that we want to diversify our skill development and equipment use as we're starting to hit maximum level skills around this point in the game. However, I need to do this for a prestige quest, so I will absolutely do it. It's gonna be 15, it's gonna be 15. Good, we have a lot to discuss. And monster lore is the topic we should be discussing for the prestige quest. Oh, look at that. Monsters, you say? We've certainly seen plenty of those. I still have nightmares about formicants crawling around. I bet those things are terrifying. I hate fighting bugs. You don't know the half of it. When Robin and I lived in Elysee, we had a swarm that tore through all the time. At one point it got so bad I thought about giving up carpentry and hunting them full time. That explains why you and Robin were so good at fighting them that first time we met. You can learn a lot from books if you're desperate enough. It started with researching their anatomy to find weaknesses. Next thing I knew, we were a resident expert around or something. Sounds about right. You know, until I became a mercenary, I never would have believed there could be worse things out there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to top a hellhound when it comes to nastiness. On the bright side, monsters never change. We, on the other hand, are always learning. And I, for one, intend to keep doing so. The more knowledge we have, the safer we'll be. Glad to have you by our side, pal. Thanks, Cap. I can take it from here. Now, I wonder... That looks like a 2 or 3 gift gap. That doesn't look like a 1 gift gap, unless we can work out what kind of things he likes. While I'm here, though,
Yes?
Well, well, look who's returned from the training grounds. Back to advisor duties already? By necessity, I'm afraid. The workload has grown too tall to ignore. Not that that seems to stop a certain old man.
Alright.
Some things never change, eh? Though something tells me our role around here is about to get a lot bigger.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to it. Do you? That's a lot of nodding. She really wants us to believe she will look forward to having more responsibility. Look, you wanted this. I saw your post on the board. You said you needed some spears.
Certainly.
I do, but I hope you didn't go out of your way on my account. What if she wants the spears for personal use, right? If she wants a spear, we only have to give her one, so she can continue training with Leonard. Training for the spear and shield of the Templar class, which might be an interesting thing for her to explore. This would be a rather subtle way of her hinting at that. Let's give her a spear.
You have my thanks.
She's done it again. She lisps the S on the end of the word thanks, and it's cut off abruptly, so it just sounds like she says, you have my thank, instead of thanks.
Yes?
I can gift, not
You
talk
have my
over
thanks.
tactics.
Yeah?
I can talk over tactics and
Thank
gift. Okay. So I'm down to 35 points, which means 2 more camp activities and a gift, or 1 camp activity and 3 or 4 gifts. Leon, we can work on as well. So, we can't do much for Marcel's rapport this camp, except give her a gift or 2. Leon is close, Robert is closer. So I might want to be giving 2 gifts. Who else would I want to increase? Gilbert's here. Leonard. Would be nice to boost Sarah's rapport a bit. Do I need to boost Levana's to hire her? That is something I should bear in mind. And Gilbert is here, and we have a crystal ball to show him, so let's do that. I've also got 2 tasks to hand in at the board. I see the glitter of the optional battles there. And this. Unsigned document. Anna. Right, it's not Anna, because the H is missing. It's not Anna, because there's 2 N's. It's like a badly spelled Anna, so I'll go with Anna. I hope this letter reaches you. I just realized I have no idea where to send it, but I guess I'd better just write it first and figure that part out later. It's been a while since we parted. Ashamed to say I don't know exactly how long exactly. Past few years have been a blur. Guess you're not so little anymore. Oh, is this a father? Or mother, perhaps? There's a lot I want to say to you. Mostly apologies. No good explanation for where I've been, except to say I left to make the world better for you. And lost. And I've been lost ever since. Did you ever hear about me? Part of me hopes you did. I had a reputation there for a while. Saved some lives, did some good. Lost bad of a Baku. Bachu? Bachu seems a bit weird. Baku? Baku? Nah. I really let myself go after that battle. Kept replaying the same mistakes, giving the same excuses, blaming the gods, the Imperials, my troops, myself. But you don't need to hear all that. Here's what matters. Though I can hardly believe it, I've recently discovered there's still a bit of hope in this world. But hope is just a promise, and a promise needs someone to keep it. So I'm still here, still fighting, and though you might not believe it, I'm still doing it for you. On second thought, maybe I won't send this letter. I'll come find you myself once we've won. Oh, Gilbert! Oh, she won't be that little then. He's quite an old boy, and we can't talk to him from here. The map gets in the way. Right, here we can.
Need something?
Hey, old man.
Eden? I'm disappointed in you.
What? Oh, he's been drinking without him.
Huh? I knew you smelled funny before. It was mead, wasn't it? Unbelievable. Keeping good hooch all to yourself.
Sorry, old-timer. Look, there was no way around it. Ballastar saved my life today. You saw it yourself. A decent drink was the least I could do.
Right. A man's gotta repay his debts. Still, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sting a little.
All right. Wait here a bit. Let me see what I can scrounge up.
Will do. Bring back something good, here?
Wisdom of the spirits. Ask Sarah for a drink. Will do, but first off, we got more to do here. We can chat over plans, so we might actually be able to boost his up to about here-ish if the drink from Sarah gives him a boost. Look, about this.
Huh?
Eh?
What's this about an orb?
His voice.
One of our camp visitors thrust this thing on me. I have no idea why. Please help me.
All right, calm down. Let's have a look at this thing. Well, it's no kind of magic I'm familiar with.
It's a kind of magic.
So what? She's just messing with my head?
No, there's definitely some kind of magic to this thing. See how it pulses whenever you talk?
Wow. I don't like that at all.
So she's listening in or
I had to
something.
guess this is old magic. Real time before time type stuff. Could be some sort of ritual.
The kind of stuff Gabriel would
She's
like.
casting a ritual on me?
Like preparing one. My guess is this orb here is some kind of an ingredient.
Or a focus.
Then why would she give it to me?
Could be she needs a bit of your essence. She might have given you this just so you'd carry it around for a while. Let it attune to your energy.
Hang on a second. Are you saying the orb is
Wait.
pondering me?
Here, you better take it back. I don't want to stink it up and interfere with whatever she's got cooking.
Why aren't you more concerned about this?
You're a good judge of character. Did you get the sense whoever gave you this means you harm?
Well, no, but...
Then quit worrying. If you want answers, go back and ask the right questions. And whoever it is, for God's sake, recruit them. I'll take all the weird magic we can get.
So, we'll go talk to her. I just thought, actually, she could literally be using this to... Because she said she was going to look around the camp and see what she thought of the place. She could literally be using Eden to do that for her. She never opens her eyes. She could be using the orb as her senses. Hey, we're still here.
I came here to lend you a hand, but... It seems like you beat me to the chase.
No big thing. Just got a few pieces of paperwork straight. Soldiers did the rest.
Well, great work regardless.
Expanding was definitely the right choice. Feels like just yesterday we had no place to sit, let alone put down a cup.
Yeah, that temporary setup was cramped.
No kidding. I'll be happy to quit bumping elbows with Ballastar's people. Of course, they probably felt the same way about us.
Right. Robert said Guillermo's really been pushing for this.
I'll bet. He was more uncomfortable than anyone. I expect they'll be done setting up now if you want to check in.
I absolutely
Good
shall.
call.
By the way, why do you smell like that?
Has he forgotten already?
Seems familiar.
Was I supposed to have this conversation
Oh, hey,
first?
look at the time. I better go. People to see, things to inspect.
Huh? All right, if you say so.
Alright, before I go, I'd like to see what optional battles are available. None. None at all. Which means we've been given an impossible prestige quest. Well, not impossible, but impossible this camp, so one for a future chapter. Now, we've had a quest that carried over before, when we had to cheer up Robin and lead him into another battle. Let's quickly check out this tent. Doesn't seem to be anything here we can interact with. And over here, either these tents haven't been set up yet, or these awnings are just to protect supplies. And the army does need supplies, you know, an army marches on its stomach after all. Let's see what these two are doing here. We got Guillermo and Elias in the same tent, I believe. And there might even... Sparkles? No sparkles.
Eden, what brings you here?
Just checking in. How do you like the new setup?
What is there to like or dislike? Our army has grown. It's only natural for us to expand our organizing facilities.
Fair enough. My fault for asking dumb questions.
As we continue to win our battles against the Empire, more people will seek to enlist in our forces. Your unit will likely continue to grow as well. It would be wise of you to appoint an aide.
An aide?
Aha!
Indeed. The larger a troop grows, the easier it is to overlook the little things. Having an aide can help minimize the risk of that.
And here, aid is
It will
spelled
also
correctly.
be beneficial to the aide. Working closely with you will allow them to learn in the process.
Speaking from experience?
Let me guess, he's the person
Correct.
we talked to assign
I was
aids.
once an aide to Sir Elias. I
Uh-huh.
learned a great deal from him. Not just about battle, but leadership as well.
I don't doubt it.
You're also standing right next
Thanks
to
for
him.
the suggestion. I'll give it some thought.
So you're not going to slag him off unless you respect each other both very well. Now then, let's speak to Elias while we're here.
Hi there.
We just got back from battle and you look like you're busy already. Battles come and go, paperwork never ends. You should be mindful of that, Vice Commander. Still though, we did do pretty well out there, don't you think? If it's praise you're after, I suggest you go back to brawling with street thugs.
Well...
Fair enough then. So how do we appoint an aide? Not here. Let's turn these in. We've given her a spear. So yeah, let's actually set her to training spear just this one time, because she did express an interest, right? And even if she didn't want the spear for personal use, it's something she's interested in. Yeah, and monster tactics, get that one as well. So it puts us on 33. We can't complete this until a future chapter now. I have something to report. Is our reputation making any progress? Yes, there are quite a few residents and merchants that are keen on joining us. In addition, we've been receiving requests for assistance from all over. Guess that's what happens when you start doing people favors. Exactly. I recommend you choose some soldiers and dispatch them as needed. This is an excellent opportunity to show people who we really are. Yes, I absolutely should do that, at the cost of no leadership points, but why is it always showing leadership required? It may cost points in the future. So let's send some soldiers out and see what they bring back. So this, at 33, the last one was at like what, 16? So maybe every 15 or 16 points we can get some manner of rewards. Where the hell are we? Here. By the old war tent. I imagine we were supposed to be back over there by the new one. But let's go see what this crystal ball mongering witch is up to. No, let's go get the... Yeah. Confront first, then booze. Sorry, Gilbert, your drink's going to have to wait a little bit longer. As we just check a jog round here. And slow down when we get close so Chelsea doesn't see us rushing. We don't want her to think we're incompetent and late to be somewhere. So Chelsea would just be coming up on the left around now. She may have still heard us at that distance, so let's just hope we manage to sneak this one through okay. In the meantime, obviously, what else do we want to do? Now, Gilbert did say hire her straight away. We are getting a lot of casters. So...
I've been expecting you.
About this crystal ball.
Hey, are you performing some kind of ritual on me? Is that why you gave me this thing?
That is an incredibly astute question. Are you a student of the mystical arts?
No, but I'm a fast learner. Now explain yourself.
Very well. May I have that orb back?
Not until you tell me what you're doing.
As I said, I was drawn to this place by, let us say, strange vibrations. I confess, I do not fully understand them myself.
She went English
but
and
after much
understand.
consideration, I believe you to be at the center of them.
And on you.
What?
Mostly American, though.
Why me?
The very question I hope to answer.
Let me get this straight. You gave me an orb to ponder, but really the orb was pondering me, and now you want to ponder the orb. I give up. Just take it.
Maybe study
Excellent.
rather than ponder
Now
would have
then,
made that
let
sentence
us
make
see.
more sense.
How curious.
What?
The energies the orb has collected from you, they're weaker than I expected.
Sorry to disappoint?
Far from it. I am more intrigued than ever. But it seems you are waiting for something. Or something within you is waiting to emerge.
Oh, the magic
So
and
have you
lightning
decided
and
to
stuff.
join our army or not?
Ah, now that I am still pondering.
Then this was all pointless.
Not at all. I have learned a great deal about you.
Such as?
You are a strong leader who speaks straightforwardly, freely acknowledges his own ignorance, and consults allies, great and small, when facing uncertainty.
Oh, thanks.
More importantly, I sense you have a pivotal role to play in events that will shape the future of this continent.
So what? I'm some kind of chosen one?
Not necessarily. You could, for example, be a very important corpse, meant for another to trip over during a critical battle.
Charming.
Was that a joke?
Absolutely not. I do not joke of destiny.
English on joke
Now
as
be
well.
gone. The mysterious blind fortune teller has more mystical secrets to contemplate.
I should check the voice cast and see who played her. Find out what nationality she is. Or, by birth and upbringing. See what kind of accent is behind the voice there, because she's mostly speaking with an American accent, goes English on a few words, but then inherently went very American on a more passionate word, on the word avalanche. So it could be an American attempting to put on an English accent and only managing it on a few words. It could be an English woman doing an American accent. It could be like a transatlantic accent, like someone who started one side of the Atlantic Ocean, moved over to the other side young, and still has a bit from their childhood. I don't know. But it intrigues me. I'm interested to know more. And then I found out it's just like one of the other actresses who played a main character, just like playing a side character or something. So, that's a boost. A boost up to... do I think I could get her all the way up? I don't know. I'm going to save. Now, I do have an old save here from the last chapter because I wasn't sure if the recording had corrupted. So I'll save over this. And I'm just going to quickly give her all the gifts.
I've been expecting you.
To see if it's enough. I should ask this while I get the opportunity. So, Aged Grimoire, probably a big boost. Not a big boost.
I've been expecting you.
The horse blanket, we're probably going to give that to Robin. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get her this one camp. History of the Empire.
My humblest gratitude.
Okay, okay.
I've been expecting you.
And then that.
I've been expecting you.
So, if we want to hire her,
my humblest gratitude.
This camp, we're only going to have 15 leadership points to spend on anyone else. And, and that could mean giving free gifts, or it could mean doing one of the camp activities. There's a message from Francisco. What the hell is that? So he's spoken to her, boosted that rapport up quite nicely, and I imagine she's going to stick around for a few camps to give us time to work on that. However, let's go see what Francisco wants, because apparently he wants to talk to us about something. Although that would have been at the starter camp when we got back, and he hasn't mentioned anything specific yet. Okay, big man, what do you want? Oh, it has opened up now, great.
How's it going? Hey, brother, question. Are we allowed to do things on our own? Or do we need permission from Ballastar for everything?
What's he got in mind?
Why? Is something wrong?
Is this our optional battle?
No, it's just, I was talking to Porter earlier. Apparently this area's got a bad bandit problem.
Yeah.
Porter said he gets robbed a lot coming and going.
Give me my optional battle.
I think their hideout isn't too far from here. Can we go deal with it?
Francisco.
Is that a no?
Of course we can. Have we ever let things like that slide in the past?
Ha! Of course not! I knew you'd do the right thing. Alright, I'm gonna get ready.
Solo mission. Oh god, is it just Francisco on his own? Undertake an optional battle with Francisco and your squad. Okay, great. Is one now available? I don't know. Who do I want to spend those 15 last points on? Do I want it to be her? And in terms of gifts, are there people I would rather be giving these gifts to? Okay, oh, we got this. Let's open that. 600 gold and a requital chain. We can't call that unrequited. 6 guard. So, in terms of guard, 27, 27, 26, 26, 25, 24, 25, 26, 25. So most people are around the same level, really, at 27, 23. So, first thoughts are tanky people, right? So we would push that to a 32. So Robert and Francisco. Now, Robert already has the 1 magic defense, which is a mere 22, I believe. 20. Which isn't much higher than the others. 19 here. Okay, so I think for now just give it to Eden because he's got the empty slot, because the steel necklace is just 1 physical defense. It's not much, but it is playing to his strength. I think we give it to Eden for now, because Eden, Francisco, and Robert do a lot of defending. And it's not... oh, hello. Huh. So that's equipped, that's in inventory, or that's everything, or it is different categories. I don't know. Interesting. What else do we have here? Oh, we got the honed blade. Give it to someone who doesn't have a good weapon already. If we give that to Francisco, we haven't seen the accuracy do very much, but it'll up his damage slightly. And what else do we have here? Oh, the King's Message, right. So gifts. That'll be good for wizardy type people. History of the Empire, leather handicraft. I want to give that to Robin. I don't think I want to give all of these to... But the thing is, if Salma doesn't come next camp, then will Levana leave the camp before I can get enough gifts to give to her? Again. I think I should be careful thinking about that. While I'm here, though... Look, about this.
Sarah, do we have any of that mead left?
I'm afraid not. You took it all.
Oh dear.
I do have a batch that was just brewed. But it hasn't fermented yet. I doubt it's any good.
Damn.
Why do you ask? Is something wrong?
I've got quite the debacle on my hands.
We might go back to Ballastar after all.
I was supposed to give some to the old man, but I broke my promise and gave it to Ballastar. Figured I should bring him something else to make up for it.
I imagine Mr. Gilbert was quite cross with you.
When it comes to drink, he doesn't hold back. It's my fault, really.
Will ale not suffice?
Maybe. We have anything fancier?
Aside from ale, I do have a small stock of wine from Pameld. Sir Elias requisitions it every now and
then. Wine, huh?
Which one would you like?
The mead isn't ready yet. He'll want it, but he won't want to drink it, 'cause he won't like it because it's not ready. He does like ale and beer and cheap booze. The wine, he'll get to go, oh, I'm drinking the stuff Elias always goes for. I'm sensing one of these is going to be a rapport boost. The ale is a safe bet, but it's not necessarily the best. Will he prefer the wine? Well, he didn't like the fancy golden wine goblet particularly much, so did I even give that to him or someone else? I can't remember. I'll go for the ale for now. He wanted the mead. Whoa. He wants the mead. Mead is sweet. Ale isn't sweet. Ale is crude and like beer, right? It's like a low-grade alcohol. The wine, okay, yeah. It's a more refined taste. He might like that. Big gamble. Here we go.
I'll take the wine.
At least I got a save back
there. Should be fine, as long as Elias doesn't find out.
My lips are sealed. Wait a moment. I'll bring it right out.
Thank you, Sarah.
While I'm here, do I boost rapport with her? Is there anyone else I'd rather do it with? I would like to see what rewards I can get from raising her rapport. Because she's more of a side character, easy to ignore. But there will be rewards for being nice to her. You know what, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Let's just go for it. I'm not sure I'm the most exciting company, but thank you for taking the time to talk to me. Hey, look, we're going to talk about your sister. You're going to like that. That's already been discussed.
Hi there.
Do you spend much time with Andrea these days? Not as much as we used to. Our duties keep us both pretty busy. Would you prefer a role that lets you be around her more? No, I'd prefer whatever job I can do best. I'm sure she feels the same way.
Yeah.
Andrea yearns for approval from people she respects. Not that she'd ever admit it. I want whatever helps her best achieve that. And whatever's best for our army, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. But I think they're one and the same. By the way, since we're on the subject, she might pretend otherwise, but Andrea likes compliments. If she does something right, be sure to give her a little, trust me, she'll work 10 times as hard, and that's useful to know. If only those lines didn't skip past so fast, I'll think about it. Don't let her scare you. It was fun spending time with you today. I should get back to work now. Now, that might be a hint that this is the camp where we should that we should try and boost reputation with Andrea. We don't often get a chance to increase rapport with her, or Robert. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with all these gifts, and if I want to try and recruit Levana this time or not. If I do want to recruit her, then I'll only have one gift left over. And I think they were all about an equal gain. And I did want to give that horse blanket to Robin. Right, now where was I? I came up here for a reason. Gilbert. That's the reason. And maybe there's even an optional battle available now.
Need something?
I'm back, old timer.
Let's see what you got. Wine, huh?
That's right. It's from Pameld.
Oh, you got the good stuff,
He does like it.
Pameldan wine is famous for its delicate flavor. I'm gonna savor this one.
I'm glad you like it. Let's share a glass when we get back to Castilian.
Oh, I thought he was going to say maybe don't let Elias
proper
know.
Drinker now, huh? Looking forward to it.
Can we imagine Gilbert and Elias sitting down for a bottle of wine together? I am going to save one more time, because I want to check if there's an optional battle available now. Okay, I'm on game. You can do this. Yeah! Optional battle. Bandit duty. And we gotta take Francisco with us. Bandit activity is on the rise around Tauschfeld. It's becoming a problem for local merchants and farmers. We should dispatch some troops and deal with them. We should field Gabriel and miss one. We should miss one of our highest level. So, who's highest? Apart from Francisco. Robert. Robert could go spells again to get that light magic level up. Any other 16s to be on the lookout for? Oh, her! Okay. So we've just got him. If we recruit the assassin, then we'd have one other person to dip out. And if we can recruit Levana as well, that would be 3 people stopping out. And how do I assign an aid? Mount, grimoires, not here. Not here. Is it something I'm going to get to do in the next chapter? Nope. Oh, and we can do Eden elemental magic as well. Or light magic, actually, for that matter. Yeah. Yeah, solo mission would do that. I'm not entirely sure how to assign an aid. we got a nice rapport boost there, and Gilbert likes us more. He's in a good mood. Could boost Robert or Leon. I'm not entirely sure. In fact, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I should probably take a break and record some other games anyway. Let me know in the comments section down below who you think I should try and raise morale with. I'll probably record this before people get to comment on this one, to be honest. I've got a bit of a backlog, and I'm enjoying this game so much I'm probably not going to put it down for too long. I think I'll put Marshall on spear training, and some other people training other things as well. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here, and before I do, I'm going to nip over to the training ground and get next to the assassin to remind me to talk to her next time. Let's put her right in front of us. There we go. But yeah, probably Andrea, maybe. Gift to Robin. That would leave nothing for Levana. I could give one gift to Levana and more next chapter if she's still around. I don't know. I suppose I'll have to ponder that between now and the next episode. Although I think in between episodes I might hire her just to see if she's a special class we haven't unlocked yet. That'd be interesting, or if her outfit changes. But yeah, for now I'm definitely going to end this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.